Alright. Red,
It should be
give us a
like.
way.
Uh, Last time Leona's apartment got bombed
Yep.
Our plan
because
was we would
because either her or a player or both of them decided to converse with a number of very potentially violent biker gangs and said to herself, "You know what? Maybe screening the mail that they're going to be sending to me might be a smart idea." That thought never crossed her mind.
no, I did not.
Well, she already got someone screening that mail. Just not careful enough, I suppose.
Right. So, as I recall, the plan was we were going to trick the Shurtikoans or whoever blew up the apartment into trying again, and we were going to have a stakeout.
I believe that was your plan, yes.
All right. Any better plans? Well, okay then.
Sorry, I'm catching up with notes.
No worries.
I was also checking notes,
Uh,
but yeah, no, for once, it sounds like a somewhat decent plan. Now, what about the details?
Rat on a roof. That's the
Indeed.
details.
Sinbad will just
Uh,
smile.
The roofs
Alright.
are made out of tin, and it is the middle of summer, so they're a little hot.
At night?
Who says they only come out at night?
No, we stick the rat on a roof at night when someone's going to probably come in.
A rat on a hot tin roof.
At night, I said.
Red, will the roof stay hot at night?
They'll stay warm. A rat on an acceptably temperatured tin roof.
A temperature roof.
Rat. A rodent on an acceptably temperatured rooftop.
I mean, I could also just get like a mat and just lay down on it.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah. So the plan is to get whoever did this to try again, which I have done by talking to that nice reporter lady with the fedora over there. And so the main thing we need to work out is how are we going to spot their nonsense and get them.
Well, if I'm keeping an eye on your room, anyone that isn't you should be well, anyone that isn't any of you should be a dead giveaway.
What angles of approach would they have? They can go for Sinbad's got the building watched, so he'd see anyone come in through the front door. But would you be able to see them go up to my room? Are there I don't think there's windows that you could see the
Casino,
hotel.
so it's a bit bougie. Red, are there windows that are at ends of the hallways for each floor?
Windows at the end of the hallways for each floor. Yes, the building has to stay up to code, and if there's a fire, someone needs to be able to get out.
There we go.
You can worry. You can worry about your thigh bones later. The important part is that you don't burn.
I can get some padding for my feet. Oh wait, hold on, you were referring to that. Okay. My bad.
All
But yeah,
right.
I'll be able to keep an eye out until they get up to our room. I'll probably
Okay.
have to. I'll probably
So,
have to. I'll probably have to get to another spot if they do enter the room.
right. Is there any that's a thought. Hinoko, what can you communicate with your little foxy friend across your familiar bond thing?
Over distance or like right now, right here?
Over a distance. Say you were to put the little guy over with Sinbad, and could he like send a message to you or something if you were in the building?
Emotions at most.
Okay.
It's not like we have some telepathic link or anything. He kind of just
I
popped
don't
out of
know
my
how it
bag.
works. I don't know how it works.
And neither
I'm
do
not
I. She
a
popped out of my
wizard.
bag.
Anyways, huh. Ideally, we would have some people in the building ready to, well, pounce when when Sinbad spots them trying to get into the room
Was the
or
plan
do
not
whatever
follow
they're
them
doing.
back?
Follow the what?
Follow them back to wherever they're coming from. Because they're
I do believe that
probably
will
not
just.
all going to be there at once.
Right. Right, but we don't want to be like hanging around where they can. I guess with a disguise, that might be doable.
I mean, I appear to have been decently good at not being spotted, so...
Alright.
Wait, does that sentence even make sense? I appear to have not been spotted? So I don't appear at all.
Well, if you appear to have not been spotted, then whoever would spot you hasn't give any indication that they have spotted you.
Sinbad will
Like,
just like
you're not
tap.
spotted, but they're spotted.
Sinbad will just tap like Hinoko, just like on the side. It's like you appear to yourself.
Yeah, okay, sure. Let's keep it
Unless
at
you're
that.
invisible, of course.
No, I don't think
But,
I have any invisibility. Just something that makes me more
alright.
visible. That's not what we want.
Alright. Alright, so Sinbad will be on the roof, observing. Where will the rest of us be for this?
Well, as I said, I'm decently stealthy, sort of. So maybe with a bit of a disguise, I can prop myself up somewhere and wait them out.
I think our biggest problem is finding a way to communicate with each other.
Right. Well, as I said, I can share emotions, at least, over distance with my familiar. So, to a certain degree, I can at least warn the other party, or vice versa, of danger.
Well, we can warn us danger, but
I would say Northern and Leona would probably be best together.
Probably.
Yes, absolutely. Northern, do not let
oh,
Leona out of your sight.
perhaps.
I'll do my best.
Inoko, the three of you keep each other's within eyesight. I can be on the roof with what is the little foxo, and you can probably convey it to, I don't know, yip at me if something happens.
Yeah, I should be able to
Likewise,
communicate that with her.
and likewise, the fox can communicate alarm if there is something. Hmm. Prefer for us to avoid getting split up. All right, so
E-
who will be following the? How will we follow
It depends
these?
on how they move. If they're moving by foot, then we should all be able to trail them. If they're moving by vehicle, I have my bike.
I'm
If
decently
you go on,
decent on foot, but I'm not fast.
the bike, then the only one who can come with you. I'm not saying I should. Would be me, and I guess
The
Yosu.
is the entire point not know where they are and then come back later with, I think I remember from 2 weeks ago, we had some sort of backup available.
All right.
We did have some conversations with the local police force.
We aren't assaulting them anyway.
No,
At least
that
not
would be
this second.
foolish.
All right, then.
Just need to
If they do flee
know.
by
Now that I
vehicular
think
means,
about it, why the hell are we discussing all this?
I
Oh, are we
assume we
just right
are.
in front of the building, like, yeah, let's plan this heist thing or whatever.
Well, shit.
Leona, you might be dumb, but your dad isn't. There is a Plan B room for you and your associates, off in the Kalimbao outskirts if you need it.
don't give people the address to this one.
Okay. Yeah. We're in the
Blindfold
safe
Well,
her
house.
so she doesn't know where we are. Just in case.
It isn't. It isn't. It is in the far, far back room and basement of a local delicatessen. Norvin, you are slightly concerned about the fact that they sell cheese here, but besides that,
not the
Uh,
cheese!
That's
all
great.
right. So
They
that's the
might just
plan.
walk into us. That's the backup plan. Wait for the rats to look
The
for
backup.
cheese.
The backup plan. Wait for the rats to look for cheese, and
They'll
just
get
hope
hungry
this is
eventually.
one. So the plan is we hide out on the roof. We hide out somewhere in the casino. Sinbad watches from the roof.
In line of sight of
Yeah.
one of the possible entrances.
Sinbad gives us a signal when he sees whoever is doing the messing leave.
signals with
We
what? He's going to be a
notify
mile away.
Furioso.
Fox. He squeezes the fox. Squish that fox. Yosu,
Just,
yep.
I imagine Sinbad just constantly yoiking Yosu's tail just for Morse, just like stuff like Morse code.
Squeeze in, all you hear coming from Yoso.
I imagine with every squeeze and yip, like Hinoko's ear twitches. So like we're like reading Morse code from her ear twitches.
just so you know, Yoda does have a 9 intelligence, so she is intelligent enough to know that I'm giving her orders, and we do speak a common language, sort of.
Okay. When do familiars get speak with master?
5th level or higher.
So you can just speak with her, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I keep saying I can, and people keep forgetting I can, and well,
You say people, you mean gold.
everyone.
Look,
Red
look.
as well.
When I played a wizard, I went for a raven familiar, and they just get to speak.
I don't have a
Uh,
familiar. I just make myself vanish.
yeah. All right. So the plan is. So yeah, I guess that's the plan. If they're if they're going on motorcycle, you probably, I guess, you'll have to follow Sinbad.
It's a metal nod.
Lame face. Uh, will be a. Do you have a featherfall spell you can use,
Me?
or do we have any
No.
scroll? All right.
I have rope and
That was
pulls out uh, some rope. It doesn't
I
tell me how
guess.
long it is.
I guess. I guess you can rappel down, try and get to the ground quickly. We'll try and see if we can't figure out what direction they want. Ooh, I know actually. Um, hmm,
Do you?
I might have a plan. I can cast locate object if any of them have well, if they're ratties, it'll all be illusion. Wait a minute. How common are those illusory caps they use?
I don't know. Each one of them seems to have one.
We know several of them had them.
Yeah, but outside of the Umpire,
I don't see
how?
why anyone else would have them.
I
All right.
mean, if you use that spell, will you just know the exact number of that item that is in the vicinity, or?
Leona explains the details of locate object.
I mean, I have this, and Sinbad pulls out the rat folk gear.
I mean, it won't work if it's attached still. Then it counts as, then I would need locate person. Which if I
Attached
had that,
stuff?
it would, like,
No, if I get close enough, I can just put it on their person.
uh,
That would do it, I think.
that would do it, I guess. If one of us can plant a very, shall we say, distinctive object um, on them, that could work. Hinoko, I know you're sneaky. Are you good at that sort of thing?
Looks at the rogue.
He's going to be on the
Smiles.
roof. I mean,
I'm
unless you
sneaky. I'm
have
not,
like,
how you say, daft with the hands.
all
I'm
right,
quick.
fair enough.
If, if I manage to get to them before they head off, I can place it on them.
All
But I will
right,
have to probably be reckless in my descent from the roof.
that's why I was asking about Featherfall.
Again, I have rope. I could probably set up a zip line that leads to somewhere a bit out of the way, but still gets me close enough.
Hmm.
Before Leona continues derping over herself, I would imagine that repelling would be slightly faster, and by slightly I
Might
mean
as
quite
well.
a bit faster than feather
Yes.
falling.
You know what I still just realized?
Yes.
Leona still has the little charm thing that my mother supposedly sent with a letter to my Leona's father.
Why do I still have that? I don't think I have it.
Because you never gave it
I
to
think I
me.
gave it.
Never even
Oh,
mentioned it.
I didn't even know this existed until now.
We had the whole discussion before the game even started.
All right. Well, assume that Leona gave it to you because I know I did hand it over to you. I handed over the letter. If it was in the letter, it would have been given.
Did you hand over the letter? I don't remember.
I handed over the letter.
Eh.
Anyway, back on topic. Do I have any? Can I use this spell? To. Above newest. Disarm, steal. Can I use Pilfering Hand to plant a something on somebody rather than yoink something from somebody?
It's a rather abrupt force, so
Does it
No,
say
no,
you
they
no.
can?
will definitely notice, won't they?
The careful maneuver.
Oh yeah, there's careful deliberateness.
Yeah, the careful maneuver mode, not abrupt force. Sleight of hand. Spell lasts long as you need. Once your spell ends. Red, your call.
I had to take my headphone out. Carl regarding what?
I was asking if I could use the careful maneuver ability of the pilfering hand spell to plant an object on somebody rather than steal. If it falls outside of the scope of the spell, that is entirely understandable.
I usually go by Skyrim definitions, where planting is a subset of pickpocketing.
Okay, so that's fair. I will have to go up to them to do the sleight of hand maneuver, which, funnily enough, Leona is actually pretty good at.
Yes, Sinbad, yes.
Okay, maybe that can work. I can.
Spots to hide the
I definitely.
pockets.
Yeah, the illusion doesn't work. There's just gray boxes in some places.
It
Just a
is
really
very.
tall one to hide a ladder.
Yeah, it
This
is
is the
like
worst.
a very specific illusion.
It's the worst game of prop hunt ever.
Um,
Good idea.
I'm sure Simba can fiddle with it to figure out how to use it properly.
Are there any illusionists in the party?
If you
I
want
ha-
to, do you have use magic device?
Um, do yes.
There's a shot then. Feel free to play with it while we wait for nightfall for a chance for the rest to show up. That's what I say.
Uh, Leona is going to suggest, ask for input for how she should disguise herself, because the idea is she and Norvin will be hanging out in the casino. Given she's been in, the fucking papers and everything, she'll probably want to be disguised in some way.
Disguise yourself as her,
Good
and
disguise.
Sinbad points to Hinoko.
That seems pretty
Guys,
counterintuitive.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna enjoy this. I've never had a heist movie play where you're the people trying to stop the robbers.
We aren't
I
trying to
know.
stop them, we're just trying to spot them.
Yeah, it's a heist
Way
movie,
easier.
but but we're trying to. Well, I mean, we are going to
We're
let the
the
hotel
anti-terrorists.
staff know. Yeah,
They're looking.
counter-terrorists win.
They're looking for a yeah, an ASMR, yes,
Right. Yeah.
an ASMR with red hair, not a kitsune with red fur.
Uh,
I mean, if it's just something relatively plain, it's a casino with a lot of people in it.
That's true.
yeah. Just something that doesn't look too out of place.
Uh,
I was
two,
looking
fi-
to see if I could find
I think some.
disguise that would have an excuse to approach them, so I could try and slip something onto them.
I don't know about you guys. I'm all for two Fox Girls on spring break, but if you have something more practical in mind,
Well, that could work. I can just pretend to be drunk,
I
and
believe
I can
that's the
stumble
classic
into
way
it.
to do it.
Yeah. All right. To what's your homeland called again, Hinoko?
To as in the islands or the village I'm from, or
Your country.
which
The
part?
country.
Country.
oh, the
Right.
islands.
Well, the entire island where I'm from is the Yosokoji,
All right.
otherwise known as
Two
the Islands of
kitsune.
Elements.
All right. Two kitsune girls on spring break from Yosakoji, enjoying themselves at the casino here.
Well, she can disguise
Um,
herself as a well, perhaps. Sinbad's seen her full kitsune form, yes.
I mean, I did change
I
into
don't think
that
you
when I was
have.
I changed into that when I was struggling with the fucking sweater. I
Oh
Oh,
believe.
yes,
okay.
I
So,
think yes, and Sinbad helped you get out of that. So yes, I mean she can turn into her full fox or her full human. Sinbad shrugs.
I
all right.
mean, I don't think you know the significance of the fox form.
All right. So I'll
Uh,
I'll just go for something generic, just some normal uh spring break.
the fox. The foxos here go floof if and only when they're trying to pick a fight.
Um. Okay.
And by floof I mean full floof.
See, we don't have that kind of stuff up at where I'm from Chitterhome.
Funny part is, I have a bit of an issue with keeping my form in that regard.
Hmm.
I'm not saying that
Uh,
in character, by the way.
Well, then how would he know? Anyway, wait, so when you poofed way back when we met Sibin, was that like just instinctually like bad vibes or something?
I mean, I wasn't particularly used to driving on a carriage like that, and there was a sudden shock.
Oh yeah, we ran her over, didn't we?
Cinema blinks.
I swear,
She def- she decided to cling to the underside of the carriage.
I mean, on certain carriages that can work.
Shrugs. Either way, uh, looks over at Norvin. Is Norvin distinct at all? Has he been featured in the papers even once?
I mean, he's probably
you
been in the background of the whatever pictures.
Just looming
Maybe.
over Leona's shoulder.
Well, Leona gets out the paper that I'm sure has like a headline with her in it.
I've probably been in the background of some of them, just by chance. But like, you're the one who actually talks to the reporters 5 times per city whenever anything happens.
Yeah. All right. So I probably don't have. Oh wait, I know exactly how to disguise you, Norvin. And she'll give him a lampshade.
And on your head.
Oh,
Bob. Okay. Okay. I was joking. Here.
You're the
Here's
one
my
who glows.
actual plan.
this might be
Leona
news to Sinbad.
will laugh. All right. Actual plan here, and she'll give him like a fedora.
Yeah,
Milady.
I am a fairly unremarkable human.
Meliona.
Milona.
Just like putting on a hat will probably do it, yes.
All right. Leona will make up a disguise for herself to look as if like just a relatively normal, if well-off girl here at a fancy casino on spring day. Had maybe a little too much to drink.
Just visual Norman with a friggin' fedora. Let's get a magic marker too. Maybe draw some fake hairs on his neck.
Just have a hat, sunglasses, hunch over slightly, unrecognizable.
If the Avengers movies have taught me anything,
No, that's a baseball cap.
Anyways. Alright. Let me see. Do I have any random doodads? I assume it shouldn't be too hard to get some like inconspicuous token, maybe a coin that has like a chip in it or something that I can plant on somebody.
I'm sorry, a chip.
A coin that has a chip in it.
As in
You
a
just mark
damaged
a coin.
coin, not as in a electronic chip.
I mean, another thought I was thinking it was just like a coin with like a bit of paint or something on it.
The paint could get rubbed off.
Just like put like a scratch in it.
Yeah, alright, we'll get like a slightly a coin with a specific scratch in that specific spot in a
This is
specific
not.
way.
This is not hard to accomplish.
Okay. Cool. we will. All right
We
then. I think we
deface
have our
the
plan
money.
put together.
The
Well, we
debate,
have our plan put together.
the debate now is who amongst the four of you takes the 1 copper piece hit.
The fancy noblewoman, obviously. She has the most money. So it's fine.
But if you don't answer this,
I do. Anyway,
do you have any? Do you have any idea how many lawsuits you probably triggered off over the course of this campaign?
many. Look. There's a reason most adventurers in D&D exist in a high fantasy medieval setting where lawsuits are relatively uncommon.
Lawsuits are for noble people.
Yeah.
Oh wait, she's a noble.
And most of the time it's settled through like a duel or something. Like, you have besmirched my honor, I challenge you to a duel. And then you're a fucking adventurer, so you kick their ass. Unless they have a second who's like really good at their job, like a retired adventurer. In which case your ass
That's
gets kicked.
that's what the guy in like the full black body armor with the great sword is for. Just standing in the background. That's what he's there for.
Of course. Anyway,
The ominous black armor.
duh, 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 duh. Whenever he's in frame. All right. Sinbad's doing his sneaky sneaks.
Also, Sinbad is gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Oh, the coin.
I feel like you're supposed to wait for Red to
Okay.
tell you
I
what
DM'd him.
that it needs a check, but okay.
Okay, so Sinbad, what exactly are you trying to do with this coin?
I guess chain, because it's like a brown, like the rat folk looks like brownish or blackish furred in general, yes? Like ignoring
Yes.
all the obvious flaws with it.
Barring the geometry errors, yes.
I suppose Sinbad will just try and influence it to change the fur to a whitish color and I guess attempts to fix the geometry issues.
So, Hinako hands over the coin of the dead rat folk over to Sinbad. The moment Sinbad touches it, he immediately falls to the floor in the Family Guy death pose.
I mean, we know about this illusion already. It's fine.
Yeah. Like, she goes over and like pokes the illusion a little bit. Just
It absolutely looks like Sinbad though.
how'd you get it to look so much like you?
Sinbad will just chuckle from the shadows. I have a way out of this. And he will
just
pocket it, causing the illusion to disappear.
vanishes and then skitter.
Yep.
All right.
Happy on the road.
I think that's all right. I suppose we should get into position too. Leona is gonna do her makeup, getting a 30 on her disguise check. And she just resembles a typical, fairly well off enough to be in the fucking bougie casino lady, who maybe has had a little too much. And yeah, we wait until we hear. Oh, slight problem with sneaking off like a nincompoop. Something that Sinbad probably would realize. He doesn't have the fox with him. You know, the walkie foxy.
So I was confused.
He's like, can you look over next to you, like Yosu is gone.
Yoink.
Yo,
Uh, Sinbad, how are you holding this fox?
Under an arm.
Under his arm. The foxo hovers up into the air, flies forward, and goes up the ladder. His people need him.
he's stealth. You're not invisible. Unless he used vanish, in which case he is invisible.
No.
All right. Leona makes herself look less like herself, and goes to the casino.
So Sinbad is on the roof. Leona is off to the casino. And just to confirm what the other two are up to.
Nearby, but off to the side.
Was I also supposed to be in casino?
Yeah, the plan was two
The
Fox
idea was
girls
we were
having
all.
vacation.
Yeah, the idea. Well, the idea was we were all going to be able to be watching the exits in one way or another.
Right.
So when Sinbad sees the nonsense, I guess Norvin should probably let them know so they can call in the bomb team squad. And then we will
And then you do your sleight of
them.
hand shenanigans.
Do my sleight of hand shenanigans, and that gives us even more ability to track them.
Beyond potentially Sinbad just being able to track them.
Yeah, it's a plan B. Alrighty. So Leona is in position.
White rat and white fox on a roof. Then let's talk about the situation. Sinbad, I'm going to detail what is going on with with you and your observations in a few. I'm going to start things off with the three not with the three visitors of this punishment. Now, needless to say, the place is a little bit on the dead end because one of the floors just got exploded. However, this is not a completely unnormal thing to happen because of the Wizard University and all the motorcycle enthusiasts. Explosions happen from time to time. It sucks. There's a whole bunch of cleanup involved, and absolutely nobody likes it. But that does not mean the casino should not stop casinoing.
It's fair.
Seems fair considering.
Does everyone like playing?
I don't know. It's not. Is it especially important. Whatever game lets
Yeah.
Leona keep an eye on. On the door.
No, I
I'll
was just
be-
trying to make conversation.
So,
I will have to go in like 10-ish minutes for
Oh,
for how long?
for just a bit.
okay.
Just like
Oh,
cut
okay.
Sinbad amount of time, not a we're done amount of time.
Okay.
Done in 10 minutes.
I think Hinako would probably not exactly know anything of anything, but yeah, poker seems like fun. It's just a bunch of cards and something. I'll learn the rules. And I'll make sure that I can see at least Leona and then, I don't know, the stairs or whatever.
Good grief,
Something where
drawing a
some
map on this. Good grief, drawing a map on this laptop is impossible. You were saying, Hinako?
somewhere where I would see any strangers come down from.
All right. I think that can be arranged without too much problem. Insofar, you managed to cover a good chunk of very winding casino floor. If you're paying any close attention to the staff working the casino, nothing seems too far out of the ordinary. There's a few dealer changes. There are people hitting the cashier to make sure their hard-earned winnings don't go to waste. Nothing seems too out of step just yet. No, don't, no, don't do that proper. It was a siren. Uh,
I don't know what those weird noises are from Gold's side, but
Probably
That
just
would
the
be Gold
fan.
Gold attempting to talk is the
No,
noise.
that is not the noise. That is literally just the fan.
my goodness, this looks terrible.
It's fine.
Can't be worse than the maps I come up with sometimes.
It's terrible by my standards. I have to draw curves, but I only have a mouse pad and a screen that is small enough to the point where I can't see the entire canvas. You can laugh. Thank you. I am not going to be drawing all these on this map, just so you people know.
And I'll be joined by
That's
what?
entirely fine.
Sinbad, outside of the casino, perched on your ratty little perch, you have a pretty decent view of a good chunk of just about the entire exterior of the Miragio. The front doors are just a few normal people going in and out. And off to the side, you see a number of stout dwarves going about going about some delivery work from a secure vehicle.
All right. So now we'll just keep an eye out for any. I suppose generally anyone that could either be a gang member or Shirtikuan. For Shirtikuan, I guess. Kind of. Best way to describe it is kind of like ratty movements, sort of. What's the word I'm looking for? Anxious, in a sense. And of course, wearing a hat of some kind. Maybe traveling in a pack, or at least close enough in a sort of pattern. And he'll be looking through his scope.
The delivery dwarves continue about unloading their stuff. And you see one of them approach approach a cart, and after a bit of a discussion and small argument with one of the other dwarves, he decides to grip the cart and start pushing it along.
So I'll keep an eye on it.
It goes up a ramp to the west side cargo doors, where he politely knocks, has a brief discussion with a guy on the other end, hands him a clipboard. The clipboard gets signed, passed back, and the cart is shoved in through into the casino's interior.
Did the dwarf shove it in, or did the guy take it in?
The guy took it in, actually. Roll perception.
Okay.
As the cargo intake is not especially well lit, but you do think that the person who accepted this delivery was a bit on the short end, and you did also notice him sporting a small delivery cap.
Do I have visual of him now, or is there any other spot I'd have to run to get a visual?
I'm out for a few minutes.
You would need to do a little bit of parkour in order to actually catch a glimpse of this individual as he snakes his way through the casino.
All right. Sinbad will pack up his camo blankets, pick up the fox, and start running.
Acrobatics.
He will have his eye patch off just to try to quote unquote help. Come on, you're good at this, Sinbad. 22.
And one more.
One more.
One more.
One second. What? Nice. 31.
Speedy and precise does the rat folk bound across the tall buildings of Kalim Bao, and you skid to a halt in front of a larger array of windows, wherein
Sinbad will just
you wherein you observe a halfling person wearing a similar delivery cab, pushing a similar cart along the winding green carpets that twist and turn along the confusing casino floor.
Keep an eye.
I imagine the fox
Alright.
would have had some kind of emotional reaction to this event.
Hinako, you hear the fox go, wee!
Sinbad will just tap Yosu a couple of times, just like a sort of, I don't know, he'll say, tell them to be on their guard. Or, I don't know, feel nervous. Don't know how your communication works.
I mean, she is intelligent.
Feel nervous. That sounds like a threat.
She is intelligent enough to know things. I'm not sure if she's intelligent enough to know your language.
I'm speaking common. Is common not a language she knows?
It's not a language she can speak, that's for sure.
But does she understand?
Not sure, actually. It doesn't really mention. She knows the fire elemental speech, but
I think she can. She's smart enough probably to figure out common. I assume,
intelligence now,
given that. Yeah,
wisdom 12,
it makes
so
sense.
should be smart enough ish.
Sinbad will convey his nervousness and hopes to try and translate it to Yosu.
Set yourself set yourselves up wherever as you're blending into the casino, having having a beverage, testing your luck at various games of chance. As Hinako, your ears flick as Yosu conveys what sort of feelings again there, Flinger?
Nervousness and sort of warning.
Nervousness and warning. She goes yippity yip yip yip.
I'm back. How's screwing away?
Mind you, I can't hear Yosu over distance. I can just feel her emotions.
Okay, you feel her going yippity yip yip yip.
Good enough. If my game is over, then I will walk over to or did we make any arrangements for signs or anything? We didn't, did we?
No.
You did not.
Okay, how am I gonna do that then?
My phone go ding.
Something. Can I see anything on Leona that's not all too large, but she should notice if it starts moving?
One more time, please.
She wants to find something small but noticeable to move near me, to get my attention. Presumably with Mage Hand.
You could probably throw a coin at her or a poker chip or something.
Without alerting everyone in the Fucking casino. It's just we didn't set up any thing in beforehand, so now I'm gonna have to improvise. Alerting Leona without alerting everyone else.
There's a lot. There is a lot
Also,
of stuff
Northern, where
going
are you?
on.
Put yourself
I
somewhere.
What am I looking at here? I see tables, more tables. There's a slot machines.
Undescript objects of casino-ness.
Of casino-ness.
There's no map
I was gonna
description.
say there's probably like a bar nearby. I have like a drink so I don't get kicked out of it for someone who's paying. I'm gonna say that's here.
Good enough.
Now, as far as you're concerned, Hinako, if you decide to give something a toss at her, you could probably get away with it, provided it is sufficiently small.
No, don't throw your chakram at her.
Actually, during all this, what is Leona getting up to?
Some not especially relevant game or something. And
Losing money that's not technically hers.
she's like just putting in enough money to play. Basically, going like small stakes poker game or something.
Is she paying at how much attention is she paying to what she came here to do, or is she distracted?
She is paying the majority of her attention to what she's here to actually do.
Gamble.
Like,
Probably
no.
really messing up the other poker players at that table.
Yeah, they either think she's really good or really bad.
Just baffling decisions being made here.
Hi, King. I got a pair. I have a pair of fives. I got two pairs, sevens and sixes. I also have two pairs, and tens and aces. Ooh. What about you, Leona? What you got? Oh, I don't like this. I mean, I got one pair of twos, but then I've got another pair of twos. Why'd I win?
There's no idea what she's doing.
Everyone else is baffled, annoyed, and mildly concerned.
That's why she picked a low stakes game. It's for people who are just farting around playing poker and not really sure what they're doing. Anyway, which Leona definitely is playing that part.
Hinako, do you have any further ideas on how to do your thing, or should I do something?
There's probably like a
bet.
there's probably like a chip, one of them poker chips or something, whatever, around, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you
Yeah.
need at least one poker chip to play poker? Preferably more.
I can do this one of two ways, but I think I'll just try to yeet. And I believe that's done this way.
Leona, roll perception.
Okie dokie. I'm glad I've started putting ranks into that.
Is your... You only need to hit her, right?
I
And this
mean,
would be a touch
kind of.
attack, which
That was
11
what I
is
was aiming for.
11 is a...
Actually.
There's a shot at that being her touch AC.
No, I have
Flat-footed
the
touch.
flat-footed touch. My flat-footed is 13, so my flat-footed
Hey.
flat-footed touch is always
Gold.
10.
Gold.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yes.
roll perception.
You fucking bat. You're fucking blind.
Hinako, you short.
Rolled a 2.
You,
What do you want from me?
Hinako, you flick this poker chip across the hallway. It bounces, it clatters, it rolls across the carpet, it bounces harmlessly off Leona's foot, and she doesn't notice.
Well, okay.
Can Sinbad see
Hey,
that?
she probably has one of those chips in her hands right by now, right? Or
Sure.
maybe a poker
Probably.
card.
Sure.
I just steal a poker
Yoink!
card.
Leona.
Doesn't necessarily need to go my way, right? Can also be in a different direction, right?
No,
What do
that
you
is
have in
yoink
mind?
specifically to you. That's how the spell works.
And
Huh.
also Sinbad, your scope is powerful enough to the point where you did see something scurry across the floor and go behind Leona's foot.
You can use abrupt maneuver, disarm, or steal. So you can just make her drop something.
Oh wait, it's nighttime. That's right.
You don't have to be stealing it.
Disrupt works. Or disarm.
Alright, so Leona suddenly feels a magical force tugging her chips, or her cards, and she fumbles with them a little bit. And she glances around.
I'm no longer paying
She
attention to my to whatever game I was playing.
Did she spot Hinoko trying to tell her something, or no?
You can see Hinako not playing the game she's allegedly playing, if that's what the answer is.
Can I suss out what she's trying to communicate?
That's a 23. Sure, Hinako, do your best.
Looking around. How am I supposed to convey that my fox is feeling nervous?
Alright. Leona gets the sense that your fox is feeling nervous.
There is a guy pushing a large metal cart down this hallway.
Ooh. What vibes do I get from this cart man?
This is it. This is this is a halfling wearing a delivery cap, and he seems just a tiny bit mystified by everything that is happening about him as he pushes this opaque steel four-wheel trolley
Ooh.
towards the south end of the building.
Small creature in a hat.
What
Good enough for me.
uniform is he? What uniform is he wearing?
Just to make sure.
This is a uniform that would go with lacking a better word, a money delivery company. As you probably know, casinos do a lot of cash exchanges on the floor, and they have to transport everything somehow, and that has to be entrusted to someone safe. And that's what that's what that uniform and that's what that uniform at least tries to resemble.
So someone who would probably, unless it was their first day, in which case they would probably have someone with them, would have been here before. Leona will wrap up her poker game as quickly as she reasonably can, and focus on this character.
Squeaky squeaky.
Oh, walk.
Do
Check
I
out this thing. Have a look at it.
do I notice
Yeah, just
magic from
to detect
her
the magic.
from the this person?
From the guy pushing the cart? No.
Anything he's wearing?
No.
Hmm. Are they got better at hiding those magic auras, or this guy's actually what he is? Hmm. Well,
Just to be clear, he's pushing a cart. There is like this giant metal crate on top of it. I'm not sure if I like fully communicated that, but that's what's going on here. It's pretty much a giant metal crate on wheels.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
does the crate give any magic auras?
None that you pick up.
Okay, it's probably like a dealer at my table, right?
Sure.
I kind of ask, did those kinds of boxes come here regularly?
All the time. Oh yeah, all the time. What do you ask?
Seems a bit obnoxiously big and heavy.
We have we have a lot of money to transport, and that's one of the more secure ways to transport it.
Fair enough.
Also saves us a bunch of money on logistics.
Hey. And just the one dude's protecting it, huh? Doesn't seem that safe. Man, I should stop. I'm here for a vacation. I shouldn't be doing my work at my vacation.
Leona is just going to wait for this guy to drop off the crate, and then she's going to try and approaching him as if she's drunk.
Well, he's not going. Well, he's not going to just drop off the crate if that's what you're asking. But he does go squeakity 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 squeak. Marvin turns off of the carpet trail and starts ahead for the cashiers. No, I'm not sure if you've ever been to a casino, but the cashier's room is this actually like mega secure part of the casino floor, because this is where you take your winning slot tickets and your chips and you convert them back to cash.
So there are a lot of cash out there.
So, which is the DM's way of saying you'll have to remind me what Leona is waiting on.
For him to come back without the cart. Because if she tries to approach him while he has the cart with the cash, she presumes she'll get like jumped by 20 security dudes.
All right, so he disappears into the cashier's cashier's office. And about 15 minutes later, he comes back out, still pushing the cart.
Large metal box.
Large metal box.
I mean, stuff also has to go somewhere else.
It's kind of not. The box belongs to the company nominally.
Okay. All right then. All right. Leon will wait for him to start coming back, and she will stumble
Squeakity, 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 squeakity.
and she will stumble and fall as if slightly drunk directly in front of him. Whoop.
Bonk.
Sorry. Yeah, there is a bonk. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm such a klutz. I'm sorry. Does he say anything in response?
Roll bluff.
You betcha. One bluff.
Through his vantage point, Sinbad sees Leona intentionally and honestly kind of convincingly nerf herself into this guy as he's pushing a large metal box towards her. In the meantime, the transporter here is going to stop what he's doing, run over to Leona, and he's going to ask if she's okay. After that, it was a bit of a thump.
Yeah. I'm fine. Does she? She's going to see if she cannot. What is the what? I need to check sense a moment. Yeah. She'll allow herself to be helped Does he help her up, or
Lift.
all right? Does it feel like there's an illusion? Like, could she
On
be able
what?
to come into physical on the halfling?
No.
Okay. Maybe this is our guy then. Well, Leona will thank the halfling, drunkenly, like patting him on the head, like, and maybe disturbing his hat a little bit if it was illusory, if just to check it as like just a final check to make sure it's not an illusion generating hat. But
It is a
thank
hat.
him. Thank him, apologize again, and get out of the way.
Squeakity, 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 squeakity.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Unless somebody else has anything else to say.
No.
Well, that was a waste of time, I guess. Or something. Or certainly something.
As he goes away, can I use sense motive to get a hunch about him? That is
Feel
one
free
of
to
the
roll it,
common
but then
uses.
feel free to roll it, but you're gonna need to be a bit more specific than get a hunch about him.
That is literally what the use of the skill is. Hunch. This use of the skill involves making a gut assessment of the social situation. You can get the gut feeling from another's behavior that something is wrong, such as when you're talking to an imposter. Alternatively, you can get the feeling that someone is trustworthy.
You gold?
Yes?
Cool. Please roll.
Ah, one short.
I'm gonna finish diving something, and then I'm gonna tell you what you pick up.
Okay.
Uh, you get the impression that this guy seemed decent enough, but he seemed very, very stressed about. They seemed very stressed about something. At least when, especially when he was walking by you. Perhaps this time not quite as much.
Not quite as stressed on the return trip, eh?
Pretty much.
Will you allow me to do that sleight of hand to plant the coin on him or no? It's too late.
You can't. You can if you want to.
It's probably too late. Yeah, fuck it. If you're gonna let me do it, I'll do it.
Go for it.
12. I guess she dropped. I guess she looks like she dropped some of her change.
She drops some.
Yeah,
She drops. Hinako, over on your end, you're trying your best to continue blending in, relaxing and chilling with the dealer and the other companions around your table. When all of a sudden you feel you feel your fox go and you poof.
Hinako is gonna look outside to where she believes Yosu is. Can she see up on the roof from here? Can't, right?
With your fox, well, you have a decent idea of where Sinbad would be circulating and moving, and now that you have the Foxo vision, you can not quickly, I would say, but you can make an educated guess. Can you roll perception for me? Sinbad, describe what you're doing visually for Hinako.
Hopping on, like, oh, I'm so sorry, Noko. Just bapping on Yusu like an alarm clock until Sinbad finally sees he gets her attention, and then just immediately points to the upper floors.
Hinako will look at the stairs. If there's anyone going up or down, and probably head over to Norvin and Leona since they're together.
Leona is still doing her I'm a drunken mess routine.
At least to Norvin.
Norvin, you did not know there was a furry convention in town.
I did, though.
We suspected.
So already knew this.
Well, this one isn't a rat; it's a Fuchs. So, and you were not ready for Hinako to come over to you quite this bluffed.
Something happening?
Upstairs. She takes a moment to shake off the fur and change back.
I was to go get the bomb squad, right? I remember that being mentioned.
Might be some kind of idea. We're not sure if it's going to be a bomb.
That can happen. I'm sure Sinbad is going to be able to track them if we know where they are already.
Probably. And I guess I'll go and get Leona out of her whatever she's doing.
Alright.
And maybe try and chase after her.
Oh.
Great.
Oh, okay. He just goofed.
Squeakity, 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 squeak.
He turned into a rat and ran away.
Actually, here's something. Can Leona, along with the marked coin, convince this halfling to take like a small tip from her, like a couple of gold and some change that she just so happened to have spilled all over the floor? as a apology for getting in his way.
I'm sorry, what's your rationale again?
She's basically giving this hardworking halfling a tip as an apology for getting in, for her getting in his way, and tells him to go, like, once his shift's over, go have himself a drink on her, like that sort of thing.
Discord disconnected me. What's happening?
Leona's trying to
Uh,
convince the halfling to take the marked coin.
Have fun with that.
You want me to roll a bluff or diplomacy or something?
Diplomacy probably works.
Alrighty, diplomance.
Uh, he will say thanks, give you a small comment on how pretty you are, and ask if you're available on this coming Wednesday once he's off shift.
You know what? Leona will say, sure, she's free. Assuming this guy doesn't end up in jail, maybe there can be some information gathering that way.
She's
He took-
also drunk. I
he-
come up behind.
She's not actually drunk.
He smiles at her, tips his hat, squeakity, 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 squeakity.
Leona feels very pleased with herself and wonders if she has a thing for and wonders if there's something about her that attracts short guys. Anyway, jokes aside, Inoko approaches.
One moment. Stuff's happening downstairs. Sorry about that. We have an extra dog for a couple of weeks and he's being obnoxious. Yeah. I was approaching. And, kind of grab you on the shoulder and be like, done being drunk?
Yeah, I think I'm good. The meeting up with that fellow, there is a little bit off about him this Wednesday. I might be able to get some more information out of him that way.
No, we're supposed to be
But
stopping any kind of terrorist attack before we go and have that race, right?
yeah,
Oh, wait,
yes.
didn't the race already happen? Damn. I forgot.
What day is today, actually? In world.
I forgot. I know I was supposed to go and pick up a bike in 2 days. Or so. Maybe.
Did Red leave?
I'm just organizing things.
What day is it in game?
I don't know what you said.
What day is it? You said Wednesday. The halfling said he would. It was asking if Luna was free. What day is it?
Tuesday.
Okay, so tomorrow then. Cool.
Race was already passed, right?
The race has not started yet. No.
But it's definitely on its way.
Yeah, it's going to be
Alright.
soon. There's some debate about whether it should happen at all on account of explosions, but it's a tentative soon.
Right. Well, anyway, something's happening upstairs, Leona.
All right, let's check it out then.
Norvin said he was going to go for a bomb squad, just in case.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Leona will look to the stairs and head up them with the Foxy Fox.
Where are you going, Leona?
Up the stairs. Leona's kind of following. Honestly, Leona will probably follow Hinako. Hinako seems to know where she's going.
Funny part is, I
Or at least
don't. I just know that something is happening upstairs.
all right, great. We have no idea. It's the blind leading the blind then.
You also got
The problem.
caught by
The
rat.
problem.
When I looked
Yeah,
in
the problem
that
is this is a
direction, it's
multi-story.
just pointing upwards.
Yeah, the problem is there. Leona. The problem is that this is a multi-story hotel. Up the stairs can mean anything.
Would Hinoko let her know that Sinbad told her or something like?
That is
Actually,
metagamey.
I think. Yeah, I think. I'm gonna roll perception to see if Leona would look outside and notice the rat bapping the fox on the head like an alarm clock.
That's already
And at
gone
this
and
point,
past
probably
my
getting.
Sinbad's
It is.
return to whatever Sinbad was doing.
All right, fair enough then. Leona will start bumbling up the stairs, trying to look for anything suspicious.
I will act as though I'm helping a drunken, bumbling fool up the stairs.
Well,
I guess.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
What?
Wait a minute. I know. Wait a minute. I know. I know. I know how to handle this. Leona, what exactly did you tell the reporter to say?
You would. I think she said she was
During
going to
last
be
session.
staying. Oh, yeah, I did say that she was going to be continuing to use that room, specifically that room where she is. Where it just got exploded. She is not deterred by these acts of violence, and will be continuing forward with her plans in spite of this terrorist. Yeah, okay. Head up to her room.
I mean, I figured as much, but you know.
With all right, you dash up the stairs to the stair exit. How are you opening this door?
Like how
Are
she
you
normally would.
are you kicking it open? Are you bashing it open? Are you pushing it open? Are you staring at it, wondering if it's a push or a pull? What?
Like just opening it normally, trying to. Is it a push or a pull? Actually,
There's your answer, Red.
Is it a push or a pull?
You politely open the ding damn door.
All right, the door has been politely opened.
And now it
We
explodes.
still kind of have.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
tell you what, as you push open the door, roll perception.
This is the door to the upstairs, or the door specifically to Leona's room?
Why would it be a door to Leona's room? She does not have direct access to the casino.
I thought so. Okay, cool. Rolling perception.
There's not. She doesn't have like a little fireman chute that plops her out in front of a slot machine.
I
I can
assumed
see
as
that
much,
being a thing.
but the explode line caught me off guard, so I was like, all right, Leona is oblivious as ever.
Am I also in a position to roll perception, or?
Yes, please
I
do.
imagine so.
Look, Leona was the one character I thought I could get away with dumping perception on. I was wrong.
You ain't supposed to be there yet. Nico, you hear the sound of magical thrumming and scratching and tinkering as it looks to crack open the door.
I will stop Leona, first of all, foremost, and motion for her to be quiet.
Leona will attempt to be quiet.
And then I realize how foolish of me that is to expect her to be quiet.
Leona kicks open the door. Do you want a banana?
But proceeds to hope for the best anyway.
Am I rolling stealth?
Let me. You probably set the scene here real fast. 1 second. Then I want to do some red doors here. Do 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 do.
I've decided to try drawing Yosu for the first time.
Ooh, little foxy fox.
I'm not good at foxes.
Everyone's good at foxes. All right. So the main issue is for our two heroines that the floor that they're on, apart from the last of previously, is not particularly well covered. Because it's a hallway, there's not much to see. The good news for you guys, though, is that, well, as he can testify, they do seem rather busy with another important part of their work.
You were kind of cutting out there on my part.
They're busy with other parts of their work.
They be doing things.
And who is they, pray tell?
I was about to ask, and I see who they are.
There is 1 minute. I need to get Leon on the right side of the wall. There we go. There is a pack of 5 ratties unpacking a very large, a very large parcel that each of them was carrying, and they are assembling it into a big old metal cylinder and packing it with all sorts of glowy green and explosive goodies.
We'll turn to Hinoko quietly and say, "Do we take them?"
No, you. Hinako's at the front of the door because she had because she was making all this because she heard all this noise in the first place.
Ah, right.
So
Alright.
I turn to Leona and quietly say, "Looks like they're preparing their next explosive."
Should we stop them and have Sinbad chase them? Maybe see if we can capture one?
Maybe we could try and take some out and have one of them run away again, like last time.
Alrighty.
But it's just the 2 of us
Oh.
versus like 5 or so.
There is one more detail that I forgot to put on here. There is a security guy. He is on his face.
I see. Okay.
After all, Leona, your room is technically a crime scene. He had to somebody had to be there.
Leona looks over to the window. Like quietly
Sinbad, they are still in the stairwell by this point. All you see are the ratties, and they are putting something together.
Sinbad's got.
Can Sinbad tell what they're putting together? I imagine. I would assume something explosive.
It would be really nice if Ari could ping me about something game related that isn't just her complaining about something.
Oh,
Is this a DM?
No, that's in the other server.
Okay.
do I know
what?
which side the rat is on? Our rat?
I think you're on the west side here.
Where am I? Here?
Here.
Alright. So am I able to see what they're putting together, or are they just too huddled up?
Roll perception.
Boy. Come on, don't fail me now. 31. My God, that seems to be my favorite number.
They are huddled up to a degree, but you can pick out between the gaps in the bodies and everything that that they seem to have decided that one small parcel explosive wasn't going to cut it, so they said screw it, pull out all the stops, give us all the black powder, all the green sugar, all the bing bangs. We are doing this thing properly.
Uh,
Potentially, entire
no
hotel
idea.
breakdown.
Am I able to shoot that middle one? I assume that's where they're probably huddled up putting all the explosives.
What is the
So it's
range on
somewhere
your
in
rifle, my good sir?
80 feet.
Ranged weapon. It's got. Don't forget about range increments. By the way, so
Oh
technically
god,
it's
that's
maximum.
So Sinbad, you may take your shot at a -2, and you need to do more than just tack this time.
I need to do more than just attack.
I'll be right back.
You need to hit hot. You need to hit their standard AC.
Touch
no, it's
armor
an
class, TAC, tack.
Wait. Sinbad, that's a rifle, not not a musket. It's an advanced firearm.
I believe the rifle said 80 feet.
Yeah. No, that's the rifle. So he still gets to make it versus tack.
I believe that's what Red said. All right, so -2. So that's on top of my -4. I already half of this.
You have a -4.
My one thing, the deadly aim.
Oh, deadly aim. Right.
He is that.
Yeah,
He is
to do
deadly
the
aiming.
damage.
14
Against his touch AC?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. I don't know why it rolled
Well,
fucking 5d8s.
because it's flat-footed, so you have to hit AC 10. No,
Plus
11 because
dexterity, I
he's
imagine.
small. No, he's flat-footed.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Gold.
You can't dodge.
Gold? Would you
Hmm?
like to run the game?
Sorry.
Plus,
Thank
Red
you.
did say touch armor class, so there's a 14 hits its tack.
There is a crash and a tinkle of glass as a large bang resonates throughout the hallway, and you hear a bullet just go zip and body this rat right here. He's not dead, and he falls and he falls to the ground, but he is clutching his eye in pain.
Do I get sneak attack?
This is absolutely a sneak attack. What do you think?
Okay, I need to roll an additional 46. 13 plus 12, 25.
Duly noted. The rat is kicking and screaming and going, ah.
All right.
And that was a
You want us to
great.
roll? You want us to? You want us to roll initiative?
Norvin, remind me where you went, buddy.
So,
Northern wants AFK for one,
I think he was going to go get the bomb squad.
yeah.
aka backup.
I've got a message for him then. But if he's not here, I need to tell. I need to tell him what happens. And if we're waiting on him, I'm gonna get a drink.
All right.
May I say something real quick?
I think he stepped away for his drink.
I'm back.
Oh, thank God. Oh, what
What's
awful
happening?
timing.
Red just went off for a drink because we were waiting on you.
Ah,
And I'm also gonna grab a drink real quick.
Oh, fuck it. I'll be back too.
everybody.
All right, I'm back. Because I got a fridge right next to me, so I can grab it that easy.
Ain't that neat?
Yay for mini fridge.
Back.
All right,
Is Red back?
not yet.
Ah, I'm surprised I made that shot.
I'm
All
probably
right.
getting yapped at by his mother or something. Because parents.
I don't know
Uh,
why. I don't know why it decided like on my screen it decided to roll like 5d8.
Yeah, it does that for some reason. Also, rolls two d20s and weird things sometimes.
Hmm. I'm surprised I hit that.
It's not hard.
oh Jesus Christ.
Guns.
Red, Redfern, Redfern, what are you doing getting a Diet Coke? That's not healthy for you. Here, have this shitty ass sparkling water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sparkling water.
They gave you a LaCroix,
Called a Spindrift.
a Spindrift. They gave you an
One word.
off-brand LaCroix.
Jeez. An off-brand LaCroix.
LaCroix is already sparkling water that they let on the same continent as a fruit at one point. God knows what an off-brand one would be.
Sparkling water that they let what?
That they let onto the same continent as a fruit at some point.
Okay, there's supposed to
I'm
be a fruity taste to it or something, maybe.
It's supposed to taste fruity,
the
and it has
the can
just enough flavor to be bad.
the can says real fruit tastes better, and I'm also informed no fewer than 6 times on it that this is also unsweetened.
Yes. Why not just get like, I don't know, fucking apple juice?
They dipped an apple in water and then filtered it 5 times.
Norvin, as you are heading out of the casino to get the bomb squad, you hear a sniper rifle go off.
The rat's doing their job then.
So, initiative? Which we still haven't rolled.
I'll.
I thought I posted the turn order.
Yes.
You did,
Okay.
but nobody took any initiative.
Rush back in and tell like the receptionist or whatever to go get the bomb squad.
I'm just gonna put
Hey,
myself
never
right
mind. You go
here.
get the bomb squad.
Never mind, you do it. I'm helping that.
I'm gonna put myself right there just so I can add myself to the initiative order.
No,
I will
and
do
also
about the same thing.
sure. Also, Norvin, would you also give me a wisdom roll when you get a minute?
A wisdom roll.
Actually, wait, no. Leona, no. Stop. Leona, what's your wisdom?
8.
And Norvin?
10.
Okay, if Leona
path.
can piece together that maybe this bomb that maybe that shot came at somebody outside of her room because that's the place she was openly advertising place bomb here.
Yeah, I figured it's just going to be at Leona's room. There's without
pretty
any
intuitive.
additional information, it seems like a very good guess. I did roll a 2 on initiative, so I'll be there in about half an hour out of game time.
You'll also be do 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 da 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 labity dee doodly dum. Oh my good gravy. Okay, we have 8 tokens on initiative 23, boys.
Oh boy.
What's everybody's?
Leona uses her charisma for her initiative, and her charisma is
That's not
22.
gold. Gold. That's not what the tiebreak is. What's your dexterity?
Oh, 10.
Hinico.
16.
The righties go first.
Oh shit. Now, something I did want to say is the bullets Sinbad fired was a gray dust bullet. My intention was to have the dust sprinkle upon the explosive. Up to you if that did anything.
You'll
Either
need to
way,
remind me what
that's
those
just a bullet. They're pretty much anti-magic bullets. Packed with mysterious magic-suppressing dust from the mana wastes, these rounds burst on impact and inhibit spellcasting. When a gray dust cartridge strikes a target, it deals only half damage. Oh shit! But the creature struck takes a -10 penalty on concentration checks to cast spells for 1d4 rounds and cannot cast defensively. I had used 2 of these earlier to disarm the traps around the explosives, or around the volcanoes. The
I
explosive around
remember
the
that.
volcano. So I just sort of figured that they were just using the same shit and fired the same bullet.
Alrighty. I will take this into account.
Thank you.
In the meantime, the Reddies are going to disperse. One ducks out behind the bomb. The other one scurries over here and tries to dive behind the dead body. The second one ducks behind the guy who just got shot. And the first one, well, there is a hole in this room. Yippee! And Inako and Leona roll perception.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Well, that seems to be a failure
Finally.
on my part.
You hear the sounds of weapons being ready, namely the trademark click-clack of crossbows.
Okay.
Hina, Koka, Nona, Hiko.
Well, was this the only entrance to this floor? Because now they're probably all pointing their weapons at it.
They are pointing their weapons also at the window where the bullet just flew past your nose.
Yeah, which is also in the direction of this entrance, which makes this bit of an issue. Let's see here. What is your range? Your range is 25. 5 plus 5 for 2 levels, which makes it 40. Which is too far away to do anything meaningful. Is that room open? It isn't, is it?
That room is not open. If you wish to access, so all the doors here are locked and shut down because they're part of a crime scene. However, there is a hole in the wall over here, which used to be Leona's room before before it decided to stop being up to code.
Har har. Do not throw a fireball in the middle of explosive area.
I
Next to
know, but I have
explosive.
something else.
Do not fireball the live bomb, please.
I don't have fireball.
Yes.
Fireball!
I can have
You
fireball.
are measuring out a 20
Four.
feet radius, which happens to be the exact radius of a fireball.
As well as a flare bullet.
Oh, okay. That's way better.
Not sure what a flare bullet does exactly, but it doesn't seem like the right call.
It's probably a flash of light.
Potentially?
Flashbang bullet.
It's just gonna dazzle people. Maybe blind
That's
them.
good time. If I should manage to shoot one of them, I can blind them.
Kind of at a loss what to do here. There's no way I can sneak past their aim right now. Not when they're all alerted like that. And I do not have enough range to actually make it to them. Let's run in and defend ourselves. No, wait, that's what... wasn't it Fibbin that did that?
Yep.
Fine.
They are attempting to
Oh.
arm a bomb. This is pretty clearly defense of something.
Where is the bomb, actually?
It is directly in front of the little red jaggy I kind of drew in the hallway there. It spans that.
Okay. Gotcha.
Ah, well. Gotta be a meat shield. You're the meat shield. Absolutely no cover in here, right?
No, they are improvising.
So I figured. Um. Yeah. I truly do not know what to do.
Would you like for somebody else to go and that'll give you time to think?
Sure.
Because the rest of the party is just pretty much in a giant four block initiative here, so it doesn't matter a ton about who does what. So if you like to pass your turn for the time being, then what I'll do is I'll slide you in under Leon, and hopefully that helps. All right.
The issue is I can't do anything without probably getting shot immediately. I feel like they're all prepared to lose shot the moment I step through that door.
Probably.
It's probably
I'm not expecting
is
a
it-
tank.
Can Leona take her turn?
Go ahead. Run in there and defend yourself.
Oh, got
We'll
it. Would some? All right.
we'll do it like all right. All right. We'll do the tour. We'll do the turn order like this then. Is that better for you?
I don't know what she's planning to do, but
We're gonna we're going to find out. The answer is she's going to step out like a bimbo. Okay.
Yep. She's going to step out, run over.
Not do anything yet.
Are they shooting at her?
Yeah.
well,
All right.
duh.
Ready to action. Ready to actions. They can shoot. My armor class is AC. Hang on, it should be higher.
AC of a 9 doesn't hit and an 18 does.
AC 18, yeah.
I guess I could have plus 9 to hit. Not inconceivable.
Also, the nine is actually going to hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
At this point, I could have just done the exact same thing, and it would have probably been a better outcome.
ready? How much damage?
You take 10 pokes and 4 lightnings, and 8 lightnings.
Oh, they got
Lightning.
zappy bolts. Oh no.
Portable warp lightning throwers.
Alright. Leona shrugs off the worst of it. I will cast 2 spells, one quickly after the other. Swift action. I'll bring in some hallelujahs, and then I'm going to weaponize them.
I don't know what you just
AoE.
did.
We're gonna throw a.
It's a DC 19 instead of an 18 saving throw.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep, DC 19, fort save, or take 14 sonic damage. And be stunned.
14?
That's what the damage is.
Where's the
I
plus
spiked.
come from?
That's a very good question. Shouldn't be coming from anywhere, actually.
It is. It is the guy shot. And this guy behind the body.
Well, that's my turn. Run in, good shot. Flashbang him in return.
Where's the plus 6?
Hinico.
I don't know. I'm not sure where the +6 is coming from, Red. should only be 8 damage, I think.
Good reason
That's
not
what
to
that's
choose macros.
that's what I'm getting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hinako
this
will
health thing.
facepalm at the fact that she just ran in there anyway. And then decide that shit's gone haywire anyway, so guess I'll chase after her, go over there, and take another step in that direction, preferably avoiding the bomb, yet hitting the rats.
You can, you have enough control over this technique now to the point where you can do that.
Can I hit both rats?
Does it have to be a straight line?
Uh, uh,
If you do like this, you hit all 3 of them.
I can only go
Yeah,
40
so-
for one, and that's my starting point. So
That's a straight line that clips one and just goes through the other outright.
Yeah, and the other thing I'm going to say is that this is a storm step. You're supposed to style it like Zenitsu's thunder breathing, where you just kind of TP around in between targets. So that's fine. One of the rats takes a whole bunch of damage, which is this guy, this guy specifically. He's on. And as for his friend behind him, he rolled a 9. Barely fails. So he takes 14.
hello, motherfucker.
Moshi moshi. All right. Sinbad, you went bang. They went eek. Then Leona strutted in saying, "Hello, boys." She got zapped, and Hinako zapped some other guys.
Can I see any of them?
You see these two. You see this guy. You see this guy hiding behind a body, and then this guy in Leona's room.
Shot at the one in Leon. Wait, that's pretty much all of them, ain't it?
Yes. 4 out of 5.
Take a shot at this one. Load a normal cartridge. That's a. Oh god, what kind of action was that again? I completely forgot.
If it helps
I
at
think
all,
it's
you did say that you. Let me sort this. So a couple things. Number one, you said you reloaded right after you shot the gray dust bullet, so that's fine. But then number two, you didn't say what you were loading, so I will always assume normal bullets unless you say otherwise.
I don't think I stated I reloaded.
I'm pretty sure it's a free act. Do you have
Not even-
rapid reload?
Not even in text chat. I guess not.
Huh?
Hmm.
No.
Do you have rapid reload?
I thought gold. Fucking Jesus. You said it. I thought you said it in text chat, Flinger. I apologize.
No. I'll just load a metal cartridge and fire. Yeah, fire at that one. Oh, I still have a negative. Yeah, I still got that -2. So, okay, this -2. Gotta lower my screen every single time. 19.
Ow.
And
you hear this guy give a yelp.
I take it no sneak attack for that one.
Not this time. They're on to you.
Okay.
Well,
Yes,
they're
that
on to
will be
something.
that'll be Sinbad's turn.
Norvin, you are running up the stairs.
Mume. I am running, which means I move 120 feet around, which means it'll take me like a few rounds to get up still. That's what I'm spending my turns on.
No. Norman, I understand you are bending time in I'm not understand I'm bending time in physics with this rule, but you may arrive in the stairs on your next turn and take your turn like normal, because I don't like excluding players just because they were doing something they were instructed to.
Right. Arrive on the stairs.
This guy
Godly
stops
favor
being
for the
stunned.
guy that does god things.
This guy stops being stunned. This guy is going to reload that crossbow of his and shoot at you, Hinako. No amount is going to make that 3 a hit for the for the relatively high dexterity character.
Touch 13.
No, that is not going to work. For this guy, set down the crossbow, pull out a dagger with an eerie green yes, an eerie green crimson red fern, very very good. An eerie green chartreuse tinge to the blade, and he's going to take a swipe at you, Hinako.
Oh boy!
You do not have AC 26.
What the fuck, Mike? No, I do not. I really need to get some new stuff.
You take 6 points. You take 6 points damage. You owe me a Fortitude save.
Somewhat decent at fortitude.
The blade stings a bit more than you were anticipating, but for all you know, he just coated his blade in green chili sauce.
Ooh, spicy.
And then this guy here is going to reload, and he's going to try taking another shot at Leona. Ew. A 9 hit last time, but I don't think an 8 does. What's your touch AC again?
Touch AC is attack 16.
16. Yep. Nope. That. Yep. No. That doesn't work either. A bolt of warp lightning sizzles and sways towards you, Leona, and zaps to a halt just above your head.
I get to use my charisma instead of my dexterity for armor class. So,
Okay. Fine. Your boobs make a wonderful insulator.
Oh my god, he shot me in
You
the
deserve
chest. What
that
a
one.
perv.
Sinbad flinches.
Alrighty. With I thought that would hurt more. With that, Leona will
I
hold
knew
out her
those were
hand and
fake.
summon up. They're as fake as your ears, Fox Face. And she will cast a. Damn, it's a good thing I'm not a bard because otherwise I would have just cast Vicious Mockery on Hinako.
No, Hinako won. Hinako absolutely won. You are deluded if you think otherwise.
I'm not good at insults. We're gonna do the
Maybe by
damage.
close the toilet store.
Uh, with each of these is at base attack plus cubes. Oh, that's some more there. Well, base attack 5 plus 11, so 22. 20 and like 26. We'll put 2 into this guy and 1 into that guy.
So he's dead.
Oh, all right. So 1d6 on the northern guy. Takes 6 damage and needs to make me a will save.
Did the poor sod really only have 2 or 1 HP left?
He is not. He is fine. He gets stabbed a little bit.
No, this guy.
Yeah. When I said he was on death's door, I wasn't kidding.
Funny.
All right, fair enough. Normally I'd be stabbing things about now, but let's give Sinbad a clear line of fire, and go over here, pick up that dagger. Did he have a dagger?
He didn't have one out, and it will take time to search him.
All right. I'll just move over here, give Sinbad some more lines of fire if he needs them. Actually, I'll step over on top of him, and I can't flank because I don't have a weapon. Actually, yeah, never mind then. Yeah, I'll just stand over here, looking around.
Chirping like a bird.
And standing directly in the path of the sniper.
I opened up this shot for the sniper on that guy. You know what? Fuck it, I'll move here then. And is that better?
It's fine, move on.
Yep, move on.
Go, Jesus Christ.
When I said hello, motherfucker, I meant... confirm that's the one I want to... yeah. Yes, that is the one I want to cast. I meant, hello, motherfucker. I torch up like a... I light up like a torch. And...
There's a lot of flavor on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I think there's more flavor text than stats here.
Which is which is funny, but please educate me.
Also, you're going to set the building on fire.
No. It shouldn't be, right? Cloak yourselves in flames that do not harm you or your carried equipment, but damages other creatures and objects. The flames cast light and
Damage
start.
other creatures and objects, yes.
Any creature that attack you with a non-reach melee weapon on that or that begins its turn engaged in a grapple takes 1d6 points of fire. Must succeed on a reflex save or catch fire. Creature can negate the damage with spell resistance. Anytime you end your movement in the same square as a flammable object or creature, that creature or object must succeed at a reflex save. Or catch fire. Brief.
Yes, that
Boy,
part.
brief.
They're going to set the building on fire.
Maybe. Maybe not.
The fox is on fire.
Yeah. At least they can't stab me anymore. Well, they can try, but I'll live to regret it.
Do you have anything else you want to do?
I don't believe I have anything that is within a short action.
Alrighty then. And bad.
I have a clear enough shot on this one.
Sure, but he's using this, but he's using the guard as cover.
All right, load in
Go
a.
ahead.
What I wanted to do. Actually, let me measure something real quick. Ooh, that would get both of them. Never mind.
I'm
Yeah.
fire resistant.
How about dazzle resistance?
There's nothing to do with fire.
I'll just load up a normal metal cartridge and take another shot. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh. 9 plus whatever against any cover that guy's got.
The bullet goes pew, lands right between his legs.
Damn it. Turn.
You feel fox paws on your head.
And in the background, Leona and Hinako hear the wonderful horrific horn line, as well as some loud bellowing laughter.
It's not All Might here. Can I see this guy, or is like the door closed? As I rush into the
What
room.
door?
That looks like a red.
This guy being the guy Leona's standing in front of.
Yep.
That is a hole in the wall. You can see him.
Awesome. Shoot him probably 3 times.
Probably
Actually, I'll
3 times.
spend. Well, he might die sooner. I spend a grit to increase my damage by 2 per shot. And rapid shot, deadly aim, shoot the one next to Leona. Bang. Touch AC 22.
He does not have TAC 22.
He takes 16. Second one. Touch AC 15.
That just gets him.
Take another 14. This one is at -5 because it's my base attack bonus one. Hit another touch AC 22 for 17.
One.
Assuming he
Already-
doesn't die earlier, then I shoot someone else.
No, that last shot is required. And between you peppering him with revolver rounds plus the 50 cal that Sinbad just lodged into his thigh, he kills over as well.
Awesome. Rapid reload's a free action. That'll be my turn.
I'm getting assist kills.
Like someone. The ratties are going to look at this Foxo who just set herself aflame next to a high explosive. Look down, see that the floors are not made of inflammable material. Then look at the three of them and then say, "Keys it, boys!"
Boy.
Yeah, you're gonna light the building on fire.
Norman, that one's gonna run past you if you. I don't put it. I'm not putting it past you that you have an AOO with that revolver.
Not at this
I would
level.
not be shocked if you did.
Not at this level.
Excuse me. Pardon us.
Okay.
This one with this one with the green still has his dagger out though, so you're threatened.
Hinoko might have an AOO.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Hinako, would you like to poke this boy?
I would, in fact.
You get him. Is that a?
I don't know why that's covering that, but I believe that's supposed to be a 6 damage.
That is a 6. Your Gladius takes off a segment of his tail and he yelps as he runs past you.
I'll remember that blade.
Leona, these squeakers are actually supposed to double move because I forgot you could do that. But yeah, the squeakers are running for it.
Remember the blade, blade.
We did want them to run for it, so.
Yeah, Leona is going to cast. Look at Hinoko. Are you insane? And sploosh her.
Why, yes!
Just like generate a bunch of water directly above her.
Stop. Is that how this works?
That's for you to decide.
That can't be how this works.
I will point out that the spell description says nothing about that being how this works.
And also, there are flavor reasons for this giant water spray to just evaporate before he gets anywhere close to Hinako.
All right, I will soak the gunpowder and stuff. Then make sure that doesn't go boom. Like soak the floor around. Like keep that from exploding.
You successfully douse the bombo.
Alrighty, lovely. And then Leona will head over to the window, give Sinbad a thumbs up.
What I'm expecting here, lightning teleport through the bomb.
First off, can't reach that far. It's only 40 feet, mate. Seriously. Second off, I'm not stupid.
No, she's not stupid. She's just insane.
She's just
Yes.
set herself on fire really close to a bomb.
Hey, there's still enough space between me and the bomb. I figured she'd build something like that water stunned. Also, fire's gone, because I believe I can just dispel it, right? Alright.
Probably.
Tell me I can just dispel this.
Fire's friend. Let's look at this. You cannot. If you could, then it would take a standard action to do that.
So I'm just on
How
fire
long
for
does this
7 fucking
last?
rounds?
You're just on fire for 7 rounds.
God damn it.
For like a minute, you're just on fire.
I thought I could just dispel this on will.
Some spells you can do that. Not this one, apparently.
The casino's fire
stupid.
alarms are going off.
That's stupid! Well, anyway, I'll just douse myself in the way I can to avoid any fire spread. I was just attempting to intimidate them anyway.
Hinako, the fire alarms go off with a loud ringety ring, and you hear the bells going, and you look up, and you see the sprinklers above you, and you're out of control. You cast a spell. You have enveloped yourself in fire. You have no way to put it out. You look up and you say to yourself, "Aha! The sprinkler system. Yes, that will be my salvation. Sweet rain, wash me away." And then you remember what Leona tried to do a couple seconds ago, and it's somehow even more ineffectual than she was.
Well, shit.
This fire is your friend.
Why, yes.
It is not a friend. It is not a friend. Yeah. I'm okay with letting the rats run away at this point if everyone else is.
Yeah.
That was kind of
Just
my
drop
point.
out of initiative.
Sinbad will just get prepped to. We'll just try and keep an eye on the rats as they flee, figuring out if they have vehicles or they're just running on foot. But he will be sure to try and keep an eye on them.
In case Sinbad has not seen all the shenanigans with Hinako setting herself on fire, he also notices that Yosu is panting rather heavily, even though the night is not really that hot out.
Give
Actually,
Yosu a bit of a pat on the head.
I'll lay on hands 2 people, I guess. I can do.
Hinako is gonna at least make an attempt to stay away from explosives, as long as this fire is lasting.
Let's do some healing.
I'm curious if the gray dust actually did anything.
Just while we're here. Abcadabra, you, because you just got crossbowed.
Meanwhile, Sinbad on the other end, not a scratch.
Flawless
Sad.
victory.
I'm fine.
You're gonna heal 7, but that's a little chunk. And then is this guy injured?
Injured or dead?
About that.
How's this guy doing?
No, the security guard is just unconscious. He got his ass tased.
Better his ass tased
Lay
than
on
his ass
hands.
teased.
If it's non-lethal damage, healing works double on that, so he's going to heal 18. If it's lethal, then hey.
Oh, what happened? I must have got. Why is my floor on fire?
We have called in the bomb squad, hopefully.
But why is the floor on fire?
Points at Fox.
Leona waves her hands and splashes water on it. Like whenever the fire starts to get a little too fierce, Leona's like just splashing water on it.
I swear, I
Why
was
is my
just
floor
trying
on
to
fire?
intimidate them.
It's very
No.
intimidating.
Stop! I got this. Why is my floor on fire? Norvin points at Hinako. Hinako sitting in a chair with a boiler hat and a cup of coffee. This is fine.
It's very intimidating. Unfortunately, there are side effects.
Oh, yeah,
Side
Sinbad's
effects I
nickname is
wasn't completely aware of myself. I'm sorry.
Hinako, half a minute passes, and you and the fires decided to stop being your friend. It has moved on.
No, it's not fire is a friend. You are fire's friend.
I waved the fires goodbye. Bye-bye, friend. I'll miss you.
They drift out the window. Bye, Hinako. We'll miss you too. Oh, hey, look, a dynamite factory.
Oh, God.
Damn it, you make me choke on my cookie.
The killer joke over here.
Hinako, the fires are out. Leona is playing faux firefighter. What do you do? These the other raddies have escapade, by the way.
Yeah. We aren't. The three of us inside aren't bothering to chase.
Uh-huh.
So, Leona, did you remember that blade?
The dagger? Or are you talking about my sword?
Well, both, but mostly the dagger that I was carrying, which was a
I
very
didn't
obvious
have
dagger.
my sword on me. No.
That's stupid.
People don't. Normal people don't carry around swords.
Meanwhile, Sinbad.
Yeah, meanwhile, 3 of our entire jobs are carrying around weaponry.
She's a princess, don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, she was kind of in disguise. I guess I could have gotten a dagger. She will sigh and just make sure the fires are put out.
I'll be right back, now that the fight is over, apparently.
Okay.
You know what? Next time you don't have a blade with you, At least tell me. I've got a spare.
All right.
Mind you don't see any spare weaponry on me.
I'm sure you've got it like tucked between your boobs or something. That's where Leona hides all of her useful things.
That is a kid.
I'm 16. My boobs aren't that big.
Fair enough.
Not yet.
Wait, wait. You're 16? What the fuck?
Do I never told you.
Yeah, Leona doesn't realize this. But, like, what the fuck? I thought you served in the fucking army and shit.
I didn't serve, I was trained. My mother served in the army, apparently.
I see.
Though she never told me. No, I had to hear that from Big Sis Yuki.
Hmm. Where are you going?
Anyway, I was mostly wondering if you remembered that dagger they were carrying.
Sinbad, roll perception.
Stabbed you?
Perception.
Yes, the one that they stabbed me with.
Well, we'll take a look.
I would figure it would be a good target for you to track with your tracking magic.
Ah, fair enough, actually. Yeah, there can't be too many of those.
It was
Also,
also
those
pretty
lightning
distinct.
crossbows. Those are even more distinct than a poison dagger.
Are they though? They looked pretty normal to me. Not that I looked at them not that closely. Now that the
Shoot
fire's
lightning.
out, I should check one of them.
I'm back. What's going on?
Sinbad is trying to figure out where the rats are going. Just judging from the things that are going on here, Sinbad, there are a lot of things happening. There are the fire alarms going off, so people are starting to evacuate the hotel. And you have your friends you need to keep an eye on, especially since one of them was actively causing the fire at one point. And during all this, on the side of the hotel facing away from the street, you just catch out the corner of your eye the lid of a manhole cover sliding back into place.
Sinbad will immediately scale down the building using his hook and just run over to it.
Lift us.
Yep. I have a crowbar just in case. Well, I should have a crowbar. Double check. Yep, I do.
Is dark down there. Very, very, very dark.
I have low light vision. That's right. Yes. Shit. Mm. You think it's a good idea? Does Yosu look distressed or
Or is she still mad at you about the alarm clock thing?
distressed, mad, or perhaps wanting to go back to Hinoko?
If you could, if you'd be able to tell, she'd probably be kind of shaking her head.
So I'll take out a piece of chalk and just kind of like mark it near the manhole cover. Mark a spot near the manhole cover. And then return to the group. Damn it. Just honest enough.
Got away?
Huh?
You're back quick.
I got into the sewers.
Uh, well,
Of course, I'd be going in the sewers. That's what the rats do. No offense to you.
we
I mean, that's something we could have easily guessed already.
As I
And none of
said,
us checked.
as long as she remembers one of the articles that these rats carried, like the
Their
dagger that
weird
I was stabbed
lightning
with,
guns.
or them lightning guns,
the
ignoring the
lightning guns are
details.
kind of distinct. Well, we'd have to get rid of them, or was there anything that any of the rats was carrying that?
We don't need to get rid of them. It's a spell that has a range short enough that they can just be outside of it.
All right, we'll
That's
leave these here, I guess, and that's sad. Yeah. Leona kind of could actually use the lightning gun. Leona I'm a little miffed that the studded leather armor is small. I guess I could get a permanent reduced person.
I don't know, it'll fit you if you go in your disguise.
You know, it'll be a little
No.
tight when I change back.
It got away.
Do these
Well,
daggers
I
look
just
the
see a
same like the one that stabbed me?
Huh?
yeah.
Red?
Say again?
Could you repeat that? My earbud fell out.
There's this. You've got written down a cold iron dagger. Is it the same as the one that stabbed me?
Yes.
Unfortunate.
Hold on, doesn't your tracking spell be able to differentiate if you're carrying one?
no, just the closest object.
Nope. Just the closest one. It's not especially precise.
Wow.
Look, bouncing you casting locate objects. Well, Leona is thinking.
I thought the dagger was
I
distinct enough, but guess this
well,
one's pretty
Leona will
insane.
look over the dagger. Is this one coated in green too?
Can't you just say dagger coated in Hinoko's blood?
They
That's a
probably
good
will
point,
clean it.
actually.
That is a good point. Check my blood.
They'll clean it.
Yeah.
I suppose I could specify the dagger that stabbed Hinako. I think.
I think that has to be a physical property.
Hmm.
Perhaps the bullets lodged in any of them that fled?
That's a good point.
The lightning gun.
We have one of those right here. Yeah, so I guess
Don't
we
bring
had.
it with us.
Yeah, well, so I guess the plan is we stow this loot in the in Leona's room.
You have a lead box.
Actually, you have a bag of holding. I don't think it'll work if it's in a bag of holding.
Oh, right, Hinako, you have one of those.
Pretty fair point. I was wondering about that. Would that work?
Just put it in a
That
bag.
works.
Okay.
Put it in the bag of holding.
If we really need to bring it with us.
I mean, could be useful.
Somebody's gonna take a look at the bomb, see if the gray dust actually did anything.
Between that and the water and and all the other incidentals done to this bomb, it has been, if not completely disarmed, then ruined for sure.
And this
That's
guard
good.
guy is just wondering what the fuck we're up to right here, but, you know.
Yeah. All right, Leona will nod. I guess we're going into the sewers. All right.
Again.
This is not a surprise.
So, want me to store all of this stuff? Or
For now, please do. I might actually take that +2 cold iron dagger. I can use that, and it's good to have a dagger.
good point.
So I will take the dagger. But otherwise, yeah. The armor. I'll have to see if I can get the armor like resized or something, or further enchanted so it changes shape or something. But until then, I'm just going to add the +2 cold iron dagger to my inventory, and we'll head down to the sewers, and Leona will cast Locate Object. Let me just add that spell.
I don't know the weight of these things.
The same weight as a crossbow dagger.
Yeah.
All right, I just had to get that out of my system.
Alrighty.
Is that Leona, Hinako, and Leona?
Again, yes.
It's always Leona. And just a little bit of...
Why is it?
Why is it always you three and it's Leona twice?
Why is it always? Like literally just Leona twice.
All right. As for the sewer entrance, what are we doing here?
I don't want to go down there.
For now, I'll just write the 500 GP ready odds and ends into my bag.
Okay,
It's
so
125 GP each eventually.
Eventually.
what exactly are we looking for specifically, Leona?
We are looking for Shortikuan lightning throwers.
Down the sewers and down the sewer entrance, the very dark impenetrable thing. And down the messy area. I'm sorry, my brain is struggling.
Mine too.
Down. You do the down.
We do the down. We follow the down.
We descend.
Leona follows the magic feeling in her head that points in the direction of the lightning throwers.
I'm going to point out they have a very good head start on you.
I'm aware.
We just
Oh,
need
what
to
are
know
we-
where they
so-
are. We aren't chasing them down or anything.
As long as their lead doesn't become greater than like around 500-ish feet,
Sinbad will
we
look
can
for any
follow them.
tracks.
Maybe
Tracks on the blood
500-ish
trail.
feet.
Given the logistics of everything that's been happening, I'm going to say they absolutely do have at least 500 feet on you.
Should be like 700 feet.
That 500 feet is not that long.
Let me do some math for it. We are level
Oh my fucking god!
7.
Once again, Sinbad will just look. Look for a blood trail.
680 feet. That is the range of my spell. If there is no lightning throwers within range, the spell fails.
Uh, the thing. Apart from that one rat getting his tail trimmed, I'm not sure anybody else took damage.
No, I don't think so. They were either killed or relatively untouched.
That one rat's tail may have been dripping for a little bit, but they would have had time to tie it off. So unfortunately, Sinbad, if there is a blood trail, it stops very short.
If it gives us a direction, that helps.
I guess it gives a direction. The consequential one, it tells you whether it tells you whether after you go down the ladder you turn left or right, but
I guess we'll follow
It
that.
divides the area that we are searching roughly in half.
Do you want to search the entire city's sewer network?
It divides the area we have to search roughly in half.
All right. I guess we follow the blood in the direction the blood led us in.
oh my goodness, boys, I'm not doing this with a half hour left on the session.
Yeah, no, Liam's like, do we? I think they got away.
All right.
Well, it was a good plan, but not good enough.
No.
Also, did you
I
really?
appreciate you investigating your lead. That's good. That's good. Sharp investigating. I appreciate you lots, but we have entered straw grasping territory. You were saying, Hinigo.
What? What did you do with the coin you were supposed to go and?
I gave that to the halfling who wanted who was suspicious.
Yeah.
Not that's not really needed because he wants to see me. She does the air quotes again tomorrow.
So that might have also been a waste of time then, most likely.
He wasn't a rat folk.
That's my point. If he's not a rat folk, why'd you give him the coin?
He was suspicious. I have a knack for feeling. You ever have like a feeling that there was something off about him?
I get that with everyone.
Right. Well, call it a gut. Call it a hunch.
Sinbad's quiet.
So no drawing the sewers then, I guess, cause shall we then get out of here? Cause my nose is itching.
Yeah.
I'm fine with getting out of here. Let's head back to the safe house.
And not get tracked ourselves, preferably.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fire department is here again.
We're back here again? Twice in 24 hours? Are you kidding me?
What? Why are you people like this?
Well,
I've got some explaining to do.
I was about to say there wasn't a fire this time, but then I remembered no, there was a
Do
fire
a fire this time.
Yeah,
There
this
was
one was
actual
this time the fire was entirely
our fault.
your fault. One person's fault
Not
specifically.
one specifically. One person's fault.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But seriously, I thought I could just undo it at will, but
You can't undo the fire at will, like on the floor.
Sinbad's vanished again.
Yep.
Damn it. I guess we'll see him back at the safe house then. And Leona will begin to head there, trying to make sure she's not being followed.
Oh, so close.
guess I'll have to make a report to Lieutenant Grayfar.
That's something you can do when you're back home.
Well, anyway, yeah, back at the safe house, Leona is trying to think of a way to find these ratties.
Uh, sorry. One more time. I do not like these earbuds sometimes.
Leona is trying to think of a way to find these ratties. Not coming up with much.
Yeah, this is we just sort of wait and hope that we can stop them from blowing a place up next time situation.
Well, part of the problem is, as long as they're at large, the
This is a
showcase.
wait and yes, this is a wait and they'll eventually fuck up situation.
The problem is, while we're waiting, they might decide just no, we're not going to risk having the showcase and having things explode. Like they can stall us. They can win by stalling out running out the clock. We need to be proactive.
I have one way that I know of in this party to search a large area with any amount of speed, and it is the thing that the DM said, no, that won't work directly. Unless Sinbad is secretly a wizard, there is very little to be done until another plot hook stumbles into us.
I can I can prepare a single wizard spell if I have the intelligence to cast it.
God, Wild puts it like that. I sound like kind of a prick.
I mean, I remember having a decent engineering role, which gave me some knowledge about the sewers in this city, but I might be mistaken about that memory.
What is your intelligence, Leona?
My intelligence is 12.
The knowledge that you can cast wizard spells if you have the intelligence does not help whatsoever.
We have a spare headband of intellect.
Do we have any magic items?
I have my gun.
Is that a magic item?
It is
Yes.
enchanted. It is a magical gun.
I presume he got starting wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I need an upgrade, personally. Mostly to my armors and such.
I was hoping we'd at least plant something on one of them.
Oh, you're back. Wouldn't have mattered. They have. My spell just doesn't have enough range to track them. I'm sorry.
Ain't your fault.
I feel like going out on a walk.
All right.
I need to work on my gun. So Mo would just begin tinkering with his gun.
And everybody went silent.
Restfully silence.
Yeah, no, there isn't really. much for. I'm trying
No,
to.
I have.
Leona is sitting there trying to think of any way she could use her pseudo almost wizard magic power.
They have two plans: blow a bunch of second level spell slots, casting locate object, and hope to get it right, or wait for a plot hook. Those are the two courses of action that we have available to us with our current resources.
I guess we could divide the sewer into a number of roughly 680-foot spheres.
It's not blocked
Check.
by. It's not blocked by like stone, is it?
No, but if they use lead pipes in Kalenbao, we're fucked.
It has to be encased in lead. There's not going to be just like a
You know, 'cause
layer
even
of
a thin.
solid lead.
The spell is blocked by even a thin sheet of lead.
Yes, but it's blocked. It's not like there's just going to be a layer of solid lead underground to completely block the spell.
All right. I guess. Does anyone have a sewer map? Do those even exist? I know they exist. Leona doesn't. Those a thing? I feel like they should be a thing.
Maybe.
Hmm?
Maybe.
They exist. God says they exist.
Gotcha. I guess I'll ask. Well, I know Sarah's going to be. I know Sarah's going to be. I know she's still on vacation. All right. I was going to ask Sarah if she could grab one when she goes down to the library. How do I know she's going to go to the library? She's a fucking wizard. Of course she's going to the library, but no, she's on vacation. All right. Well, I guess we go and see if we can't get a map of the sewer network here in Kalenbao.
There, your one pre-allocated day of R&R is up. Get back to work.
I gave her like a week off. It was going to be more like, hey, when you're going down to the library, and I know you'll go down to the library because you love books. Holy shit, you love books.
I know you're going to the library for vacation, but can you go there for a bit of work?
Yeah, no, I was going, but no, she's on vacation. Leona's not a dick like that. She will go and. I guess I'm going down to the library. Anyone want to come?
Maybe when I'm done with my maintenance.
I'd offer to help out, but I feel like water isn't good to get inside of a metal gun.
Sinbad turns to look at you. No.
I figured. I can cast Mending.
It's not broken, it's just maintenance.
Alright. I don't really know that much about guns, I'll be honest.
It has its own thing. I'm sure Norman understands. Turns to look at Norman.
They require maintenance, yes.
Why is that in? No. I get the image now. I'm finally seeing the image that Red sent in chat. Alrighty.
Alright. Well, we'll wait for Sinbad to finish up, and probably Morgan too. Finish up maintenance on their guns. Actually, it'll probably be late o'clock by the time it happens. We'll go tomorrow. I'll get some shut eye. Make an early day of it.
Sinbad will finish up his maintenance, then probably get himself ready for bed as well. Just gonna think. I'm thinking of something.
Right.
Deadly Silence, what is Hinoko up to?
Sorry, I just
DM
stepped
stuff.
away. Ah,
DMing stuff is what Hinako does.
What is Norvin up to?
What is Norman up to?
Very little.
Yeah, Sinbad, after just prepping himself for bed, kind of like dropping all his stuff in his room, will just kind of like lounge about in the. I imagine there's probably like a common room in this secondary place.
Yes. It's not particularly cozy by any stretch of the imagination. You much rather the hotel, but because the second floor is going to be, let's say, indefinitely closed for the foreseeable future.
Yeah. Sorry. Is Norvin around?
Probably.
Sinbad, you've already seen him shirtless. Sinbad's just kind of like lounging there, just kind of like. I could have gone a little better.
It could have.
yeah. No.
Well, remind me what you said back at the bar when I asked about Leona.
I do not remember what you're referring to out of character.
Trying to remember myself as well. Pretty much, I remember Sinbad asking pretty much for permission to, in a sense, date. And you said something along the lines of not caring, I think.
Yeah, I do not care about the romantic lives of nobles. If you are not attempting to stab her, I do not have a reason to care.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go chat with her for a while. Sinbad will just go to her room and knock.
There is a brief pause before Leona answers the door. She's in her nightgown. Sinbad, something I can help you with?
Just thought we could talk mainly about recent events.
Sure. Do you want to talk out in the common room or in my room or what?
Somewhere a lot comfier than that flat couch.
All right. I assume Leona's room is probably one of the more comfortable ones.
Oh, sweet, a real bed.
Yeah, it has a real bed and two pillows.
And what pillows?
Two pillows.
Oh,
Yeah, Leona. No, it's not the Miragio, but make yourself at home.
so I would just sit on the bed. Eh, I do want to say, uh, well, traveling with all of you has been interesting for many reasons.
I'm guessing you're not too used to it. To having
Yeah.
companions, I mean.
Mm,
Mm,
can't remember the last time I had a companion to travel with.
Leona nods. You do seem to be the sort to just kind of slip away without letting anyone know what you're getting up to.
That's true.
He chuckles a bit.
Hinoko keeps trying to spot me, but still too good.
Leona giggles. Yeah, no, though I gotta say, Hinoko's sometimes much the same way. Bit of a loner, you could say. Though,
So go on.
though you seem to make a little bit more of an effort to at least be friendly sometimes. Well, then again, I guess Hinoko is technically on my staff as one of my bodyguards, so.
I do want to say again that you sharing where you were sleeping essentially was a rather bad move.
I mean, in the moment, I thought, like, that'll show them. It'll show all the bikers that I'm serious about this. It's a bold show of courage, and I didn't consider that the Shurtikovans would decide to take matters into their own hands.
I'm beginning to think that what were they called again? The tigers? Roaring lions. These roaring lions are working with a Shiptakumon.
I mean, at the very least, they were buying explosives from them, right?
They gave you they gave them your information. They bought explosives and planned to use it on a volcano. They used it in your room. Attempted to do so
Yeah.
again.
Well, we don't know if the roaring lions were behind the second or even the first attack, but we do know the Shurtikovans were involved in the second.
I'm growing rather fond of you three, and that's dangerous for me.
Why is that?
Well, you and Hinoko both got hurt. Reckless. I start getting more attached, I start doing reckless stuff.
Well, I'll try to be more careful in the future, then. No charging in headlong into what I thought were crossbows.
You shouldn't be charging it in headlong into crossbows either.
Yeah, you're probably right.
At least the two of you are okay.
Yeah, no. Northern patched me up.
Is that something he has to do often?
Not often. I mean, I can usually patch if it does happen, I can usually patch myself up on my own. But on the sides, guess I don't really know how to, well, how you would say, fight properly. When I was younger, I had an interest in fencing. She gestures to the sword, and I practiced that, and that's the only real fighting I'm familiar with in any way.
Have you ever tried a shield before?
Uh, no, I can't say I mean, you can carry around a sword. Shield kind of, gets in the way.
True. I'm one to speak. I don't think I've ever lifted a shield once before. Actually, no, there was that time where I had to sled down a snow hill.
That must have been wild.
It was a good escape.
Yeah, I should carry a shield, especially in winter. But hmm. How did you come to be sledding down a snowy hill on a shield, though?
Sinbad
Or
just
if you told
smiles
me,
back.
would you have to kill me?
Sinbad chuckles and just smiles, leans back. Oh, it was earlier in my career. I was sent to steal something, and let's just say my sneaking wasn't as up to boot as it is now. And Sinbad will go on to continue this tale. It is getting quite late.
All right. Sure, yeah. Leona will just kind of enjoy listening to Sinbad's tales of adventure and all these, and eventually nod off, probably.
Is that one possibly ending?
Uh, yeah, I think this is a good spot to end. It's 5.
I was mainly
You
asking
guys,
Red.
you guys are excused.
Alrighty.
I've got nothing. Probably hop in the other server.
Should I
Adios.
stop the recording as well then?
Yep,
I
yep.
would.
Probably, yeah. What is it when something